Oh, buddy, the trap is real. The trap. NASDAQ. Wow, there's the pullback we were looking for. NASDAQ. Can't stop, won't stop, they said. 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 You guys already hit that like button, subscribe button. You know what to do. Hit that, blow it up. Yeah, straight down. Not today, buddy. Not today. Ooh, buddy, the trap is real. Trap. NASDAQ. Wowzers. There's the pullback we were looking for. NASDAQ. Can't stop, won't stop, they said. 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 Oh, buddy, the trap is real. The trap.
What it do, what it do, what it do? Wrong screen. There's Inception. What's poppin', what's poppin'? We are live, we are here, we are doing it. It is real, it is something. We are ready. We're ready. We are taking a look here at the NASDAQ right now. 15-minute chart. Take a look. I like to look at this. This is how I want to start out my morning, right? I want to start out my morning with a very kind of clear picture of what the price action is doing. So while we're going to do that, how we're going to do that is very simple, right? This is my morning routine. I'm showing you guys how I do it live right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, let's look at the daily chart, right? We're looking at the daily chart. Daily chart, still kind of bull flagging up here right now. We know that obviously 928, very important level at this point to hold on there. So on the daily chart, we can see the previous day high here as well. Just want to identify basically these levels so we can see where we're at. And then if we get above that, well, then we've got this kind of double top up here. So that would be some targets. If we break out through this level, well, then you got this kind of push up into here, that previous day high there at the 59. So let's see what she does. And then if we look, we'll go to the hourly chart now. You can see how the hourly chart, we've been playing basically going sideways inside of this range here. We got some news this week. What is it? When does the news come out? Let me go check out my #1 trusted source for the news, onlypropfirms.com. So we got the big news this week is going to be the initial jobless claims, but I think there's some news tomorrow morning as well. We got a little bit of news today, actually. Consumer confidence news. We've got that at 10 o'clock here today. So 10 o'clock news to think about, right? We've got, let's kind of zoom into tomorrow. All right, why am I on March 6th? March 27, 28. March 28. I thought we had GDP. When was is GDP coming out? Yeah, GDP. There's some GDP numbers coming out tomorrow, some PCE numbers, a bunch of numbers coming out tomorrow there. And then on the 29th, on Thursday, initial jobless claims there as well. So those are the big numbers this week. right now the market basically going sideways in this range, right? So this was the big move up on Wednesday of last week. This is Thursday price action. This is Friday price action. This is Monday price action. And then this is the overnight here holding up at this level down here. So looking a lot like a W right now, huh? Like rip, 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 rip. I don't know. Or do we push up into here and then move down again? So, oh, buddy, the trap is real. Oh, buddy. So we can clearly see right now where we're at in terms of this range, right? We're obviously at the top of this range right now. Got about another 30 points till we're really there, but still at the overall kind of top of the range here. We're not in the middle of the range. We're kind of in the middle, the top, and the middle. We're between the middle and the top. We're at the middle top. Middle, top, middle. Middle, top, I think is what we'd call that. Middle top. What do you call that? Middle top? Top of the middle? Top at the middle? We'll figure it out. The mid top. The total. Okay. The total, Gabby. What is that? Ooh, the total. Topital, middle? Topital. All right. So, I think we got a pretty good idea what's going on here right now with this range. This idea maybe getting denied up here again. Not a bad way to look at it here. 15-minute chart had a little dip below 18,000s. I think there were some numbers came out there, and then we popped back up after 18,000 back up there to the 24s. So kind of running into a bit of resistance there at the 30s again. On the book map right now, there's a bunch of liquidity stacked up there. 30s, look at that, 35, 40. So kind of a mixed bag here. We're looking for like anything that stands out in terms of like big blocks of liquidity. So right now there's a bunch of liquidity down there at the 950s, right? 950, 66 contracts. To the upside, there's liquidity sitting at 18,100. So what I want to look at here now is look at the chart, right? We know that we saw the 50s had a bunch of liquidity, so that would be down here, right? That would be a move back into this level. And then we have a bunch of liquidity sitting up here at the 100s. So I guess it's really the question of which one is more realistic. I think it would take a lot less effort to drop down to the bottom of that range than it would to push through the top of that range and then push up to the 18,100s. But I don't know. We'll find out. Anything at the there is liquidity at the 1850s. 1850 liquidity sitting there. Do I look at the ES book map? Not really. I used to. I haven't really lately, just mostly the NASDAQ, but we can try it. We can put the ES on there and take a look at it. How many of you guys, I feel like not many people here in my stream are trading the ES. How many of you guys like care about what's the ES is doing? Why is this not coming up? No. What is it? It's EH4. ESH4. Both. Both. I want both. Look at all that liquidity sitting there at the 30s. 117 contracts right now sitting there at the 30s. 18,030. 30 people. It's right there, but you see it, right? Do you see it? It's right there. I'm looking at it right there. That 1830 liquidity sitting there right now. There was 100. Now there's 60. Doing some funky manipulation there. Doing some funky manipulation there. Need to all right. Looking here at the ES, there's 330 contracts all the way up there at the 125s. But look to the downside, 5,050 on the ES. 5,050, there's 644 contracts sitting there. I mean, obviously that's a big move down from the 80s or 30 points on the ES right now, but somebody's trying to get filled. They might not get filled today, but they'll probably get filled at some point here this week. We've seen that many times where there's a big order sitting on the book and it sits there for a few days and then finally gets filled maybe later in the week after the news. So we will see. How do you read the book map? Basically, wherever you see the more darker colors, that's where there's more orders, liquidity sitting at. When I say liquidity, it can be just orders sitting on the book, sell orders sitting here, right? So these are all orders that are sitting on the book waiting to get filled. They're moving around. People are pulling liquidity. They're adding orders and blah, blah, blah. And you can see, like right now, it's not really taking a lot of pressure to move this down. We're kind of just slowly moving down here. So basically telling me that the buyers just aren't really stepping up right now. We got buyers here at the 18,005. So I would say probably, look at the chart here. Kind of market, look at that liquidity again popping up there to the 25. So right now that 05 liquidity kind of acting as a draw, you know, a magnet to the price action. So we'll see. The best part about it is we kind of just wait. We be patient and we wait for the market to open. We take a trade and then we look for opportunities, how they come. So right now the market, yesterday was a lot better setup going into open. We had a lot, you know, overall better kind of plan. As of right now, I'm not like overly impressed with anything right now, to be honest. So we'll see what happens here. Could be a very choppy day. Could be a very choppy day here today. So we want to just stay out of the chop. Yesterday, a really good opening price, big move. So I don't know. Got to be careful. I would say right now the market, NASDAQ putting in a lower high right here, right? So we put in this lower high. We're pulling back right now. We got the VWAP down here at the 989s. Maybe a possible scenario would be, you know, try to form kind of a wedge flaggy thingy here. We might have to go all the way to like here. There's that pull into that 05 level, just like we talked about, down there to the 10s now. That 05 liquidity is still sitting down there. They kind of actually added some for a minute and then pulled some. And you can see like kind of on that, those bigger areas here where it's kind of darker. That's where somebody added more orders for a second and then pulled those orders. And they're kind of moving around still here, but staying pretty consistent here at the 05. So when you get these areas of liquidity sitting there in the market, you know, is going to move. The market is here to facilitate trades, the buyers and sellers, baby. Buyers and sellers. All right. All right. Very simple idea. Hopefully you guys understand where the market, why the market moves. Supply and demand. People, supply and demand. So kind of looking maybe at a possible scenario like this. What do we got? Another 28 minutes till market opens. I mean, this would not be a terrible kind of setup here. Pull back into the VWAP and then break out to the upside. You know, kind of push up here, push here, maybe there, maybe we go there. But this would definitely be, you know, a better one. But right now, I'm not really interested in this until we get above 30s. And then things get interesting. But even then, it's like, how high can we go? We got a pivot point right there at the 50s. We got that resistance there at the 63s from the other day as well. So 18 minutes till open, correct. 17 minutes till open now. Like always, just trying to be patient. Right now, the dollar is pushing up. The dollar just kind of broke through a recent high, a little double top area. So the dollar is trying to push up. That's letting me feel a little bit better about being patient on the NASDAQ. I don't need to just jump in there and, you know, go crazy. So. The next Q&A session with Patrick, maybe we should do it this week. Maybe do it Wednesday. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, maybe do it on Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe Thursday. I gotta see what my schedule's like. I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man. So like I said earlier, we've got the initial jobless claims going to be the big focus this week. There's some GDP, PCE news coming out as well. If you guys want to learn more about what deals are happening in the prop firm space currently, check out onlypropfirms.com, link down below. It's a free website that'll basically go through kind of the best deals that are going on right now and talk about all of that fun stuff, what you can expect and more. We got the reviews and all types of fun stuff on there. So onlypropfirms.com. There's some new stuff coming on. We've always got the giveaways going as well. So if you sign up, you're always entered into the giveaway machine. There's my Twitter. Good thing I changed my Twitter already. All right, so the market is kind of getting tight right here. Let's see how she plays. Just kind of sitting right there right now. Pat, should you keep an eye on NVIDIA? I do. I just got to pull it up just so I can see if it's, you know, looking good or if it's weak and vice versa. So. The white line is the VWAP there you're looking at. White line is the VWAP on the chart right there. So I would love to see the VWAP down there to the downside, but right now kind of getting very tight here. We'll see it open. We had a big kind of pop up at open yesterday, and then we dropped right back down. So be careful. Don't go just buying any fucking, just, you know, patience, my friends. Patience. Patience. Patience, Junior. Patience. Yeah, so I kind of would love to see that dip down here, break that trend line, pull back. We got a good spot to kind of find a bounce at, you know, VWAP, that 985 level again. Will we get down there? Hard to say. Hard to say. The dotted lines right there are just basically showing that there's kind of a channel forming here right now, that dotted blue line right there. And then this is just like a liquidity trend line when we keep kind of bouncing. What's the strategy in a nutshell? Buy low, sell high. The best way to explain it. Cat's amazing books. Hi, Patrick. Good morning. What is the fastest fish? First person with correct answer gets a free journal. I think it's a swordfish. Hold on one second. Yo. So I'm trying to sell my boat right now in Orlando. I've got that wakeboarding boat sitting in Orlando, and I'm never using it. I'm trying to sell it, and it's becoming quite the issue of selling it. It's like there's a lot of used boats right now out there. So, and the market's not very hot. People aren't buying boats in the middle of the winter, so it's kind of just a fuck around. eBay. Black tip Mako. No, I think the swordfish is the fastest. No, it's the Mako. The marlin's the fastest. Come on. Definitely the marlin. Tuna. Sailfish. Ask Google. It's a sailfish. You know, I caught a few sailfish in my day. I caught a few of them. I got paid to catch them. Liquidated. Big checks all the time. I like this little pullback here. This is a nice little pullback, kind of really playing into our idea of the market pulling back here into that kind of VWAP level. Will it work out? You know, I can't always be right. I was pretty spot on yesterday. We'll see if today plays out similar. But I think, you know, I don't really want to get long right here, right? I don't want to get long right here because I know if I get long right here, this thing's going to fucking drop down here and then bounce. So I'd rather just miss out on it if I have to. Like, I can totally just miss out on this. If this breaks out here, I'm okay. I can miss out on it, whatever. I just don't think the risk reward is there because I know, like, the worst thing would be if I get long, you know, let's say I get long like right here when we break out. And then, like, where's my stop at? Like, I'd really have to, like, I'd want my stop down here, but I don't want to risk, you know, 40 points there. So yeah, I saw Tory Trades made a video talking about how 2024 is going to be a big year. It's already like, bro, it's March. Where you been at? Did you mean to post this back in January? You just forgot about it? Like, what? 2024 is going to be my biggest year yet. Like, whoa. What have you been on an ayahuasca trip for the last fucking 3 months? What are you doing over there? Tory Trades, God. And then the best is she's like, there's got to be so much more. So many more ways for you to pay me. That's like the big thing. Like, 2024 is going to be amazing. It's going to be so great. There's going to be so many more ways for me to make money off of you. I can't wait. Are you guys excited? I'm going to have so many new things. I'm trading plutonium. Oh, God. No, I think the best really was the kid who got caught on Twitter. He got caught on Twitter with the house. He said he was buying a house, and then everybody said that he was renting it. Oh, I fucking can't even find it. But there was this day trader kid. He's like 19. He's got a photo of him standing in front of a house with a Lamborghini, and he's like, finally just closed on my house, 2.6 million. And then everybody starts commenting like, that house is for rent. My house is for rent. Yeah, Eclipse Trades. That was some funny shit. I don't know. I just don't know why. Like, what's just kind of a silly plan. Silly plan there. I don't know. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing with yourself? What are you doing over there? You can see this is the best. Like, he goes, 3 years ago, I got kicked out of high school. Today, at 19 years old, I just closed on my $2.3 million Miami home. It's not even Miami, by the way. It's fucking Doral. Like, I don't know why people are so stoked on Doral, but it's funny because it ended up, Twitter did a little quote check there, or like a little fact check, and said this house was not purchased. This house is currently for rent. Oof! Almost 500,000 views on that thing, too. Wow. Whoopsies. If you're gonna try to post a photo of you standing in front of a house, you should probably, make sure it's not for rent, at least. Just go on Zillow, make sure it's not for rent, and then post about it. You don't want to, you gotta be careful. Who wants to buy a boat? I got a 2000 and I got a 2020 Axis A20 Axis, Axis, basically Malibu Axis, same shit. I'm selling it, 60 grand, cash money, baby. 60 grand cash. All right, so the NASDAQ just sitting here. How many miles on the boat? Well, there's no miles, just hours. No miles, no, just hours. Why are you selling your boat? Because I want to buy a bigger boat. I want to buy a bigger fishing boat. It's hard because I've got the wakeboarding boat. I've got the 36-foot yellowfin that I'm fishing in right now. But I want to buy a bigger boat, so I need more money. Need more money. I need more money. Right now, the dollar is just continuing to push up here. So the dollar is showing strength for now. It's not a good sign. On the ES, the NASDAQ, when the dollar's kind of going straight up. I don't know. We'll see. Here on the ES right now, we got a bunch of liquidity stacked up there. So I really would say, you know, if this doesn't want to like dip down to that VWAP level at open, and let's say it pops up into this 30s, I'd really want to like get through the 30 area and then like turn that into support. I really don't want to just try to FOMO into this because it starts going up. So very much gonna be just chilling, I think. You know, just chilling. Can't open an account from Bangladesh. I apologize. I'm not fucking, I can't change that. I'll fly you to Florida and you can open the account. How about that? All right, so the NASDAQ continuing to hold up here. Remember, this 1810 area was support yesterday. But like we said earlier, we are in a range. Just keep that in mind. You know, we got a pivot point there at the 86s. We got a pivot point there at the 1850s. So, I'm looking, I would love to see, like, I don't know for sure if it's going to happen, obviously, but I would love to see a pullback, you know, down into this VWAP level. Will it happen? Not sure, but I'm not short. I'm not long. I just don't want to get long right here, right now. Just the way I'm looking at it. But again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be right. Could be wrong. Could be right. Bunch of liquidity stacked up there, 25, 27s. If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Let's go. We are ready to rock and roll here. We got about 10 seconds till market opens. Let's see which way she goes. I would love to see this dip right down there to the VWAP, right? There we go. Down there to the 10s again. She's dipping. Down there, 18,000s now. Got to get through the 20s there next. Would be for the bulls to get through. Try to get through the 20s like right here, right now. Up there to the 21s. It's got to go straight through there. It should try to push through 25s here. She tried. It's kind of looking a lot like yesterday's little pullback before that big rip to the upside here. When we were bouncing off that 10 level again. Yesterday we were bouncing off 10s there. Will we rip through 20, 25s up to the upside there? This is the 15-minute chart. Going to the 2-minute chart here now. Dollar's pulling back. NASDAQ's trying to push up. The ES pulling back. ES not as bouncy as the NASDAQ for now. We need some bouncies here. This you really want to get through 20s like very soon. Go right through 21s. That high, that last candle there was 21.25. Nvidia holding up right now at the VWAP for now. I'm in on this right here to see if we can rip straight up. Just bought there, trying to get through the 20s there next. Gotta go straight through the 25s next. $30s up there, 25s got to get through. Just chopped. ES still having trouble. Nvidia is still trying to push though. NASDAQ just can't get moving. Wow. $15's giving us trouble here. Got to get through 15's. Watching on the book map. Bunch of liquidity up there at the 30s. Still long. Trying to look for this push through the 30s there, but giving us trouble. Back up there to the 20s again. NASDAQ just having a lot of trouble right here. I might just jump out. I'm going to jump out. I don't like... The ES is having too much trouble to get through there. I'll be patient. I don't want that to turn into a red trade. The ES is having a lot of trouble right now, so... Good time to get out, I guess. NVIDIA selling down here now. ES is looking weak. NASDAQ sitting here right above the VWAP. The NVIDIA is selling straight down here. Need the NVIDIA to get, need NASDAQ to dump through the VWAP there. Right now the VWAP holding us up here support-wise. VWAP is down here, 95. As we get through the VWAP, we should start selling. Nvidia is straight down right now. ES is also straight down. NASDAQ's holding on a little bit better, but the NASDAQ, ES correlation. Beautiful. Right down there to the VWAP now. We got this support level there at the 87s. Wow, look at that. The dump. The dump is real. What a move, straight down there. Like I said, the ES was definitely leading the way there. The NASDAQ finally made the move straight downtown. All right, here we go. NASDAQ down into the 70s now. Oh, buddy. Somebody's selling. Somebody's selling. Somebody is selling. It's a fucking dumpster fire. Down there into the 60s now. Nvidia is just going straight down right now. That's taking the whole market down, baby. Dollar's going straight up here. Wow. Where's the... Oh. My God. Will it ever bounce? Woo! Damn, what a move. Talk about that channel playing out there, huh? Talk about it. Would you just talk about it? Good thing I got out of the long. Good thing I got out of the long up at the above the 10s, huh? Whew. Good thing. Sometimes you get lucky in life. Everybody in the chat said, go long, go long. Should try to get some type of relief bounce here, but I don't want to try to buy the dip here right now. I'd rather wait for this to kind of push back up, show some weakness, and see what happens then. Not a very convincing bounce off the lows right now. Still a lot of selling pressure down here at the 50s. I can see them on the book map sitting there, sellers sitting there. Buyers stepping back in aggressively there now. You can see the difference. The buyers start stepping back in to get these kind of rip or straight back uppers. Bunch of liquidity stacked up there at the 60s now, so nothing wrong with being patient here. They got the pivot point up there at the 986s. Pivot point at the 986s to the upside there. Something to think about. Oh. Was really looking for that big move there at open to the upside. Just didn't get it. Luckily, we got out at the right time, though. Sometimes getting lucky in life is better than being right. Amen, right? Amen. Amen. Right. All right, like I said earlier, today is the last and final day of Apex's one-day evaluation passing. So if you're on the fence, you're thinking about it, well, there is never a better time than today. It's 80% off as well. Look at this push right back up there into the 60s. Let's see what happens. We get this little push back up 70 level to get stuck at, possible short. Got the VWAP up there at the 990s. VWAP 990s. 990s VWAP. Right now, Apex has been doing a one-day pass. You can pass the evaluation in just 1 day. So right now, looking at the 15-minute chart, we got the 15-minute opening range. So we know this 15-minute opening range is always a good level to think about. To the downside, we got a pivot point down there, 917. So definitely not looking for longs down here right now. I mean, the way I'm looking at it. Even though it's going straight back up. Was I trading on Apex when I just put 80 contracts long? Yes. Trading on Apex. Multiple accounts, obviously. Nvidia ripping straight back up. NASDAQ ripping straight back up. So now your Apex accounts, no, because once you get through 40, once you make over $4,500 or $5,000 in the 150K account, there is no more trailing drawdown. There is no more trailing drawdown after you get through that little buffer zone. So a lot of people don't understand that, but once you get through that, you no longer have to worry about the trailing drawdown. That's in the funded account. Still pushing. I think she's going to find some resistance here sooner than later. We'll see what happens at the 80 level, but I don't know. Got news today at 10 o'clock. Correct. Once you get over 5,000 and the 150,000 account, you can take break-even trades. Yes, no more trailing drawdown. Correct. Market getting stuck up there at the 75s for now. See if it's going to start pulling back through the 60s there next. It gets too much. I think my headphones are charged. Are they charged? Hello? Hello? My headphones are not charged. God damn it. Got too many things to charge. You know, gotta charge my phone, gotta charge my headphones, gotta charge. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff out there to charge. You make everything just charge itself. Everything should just charge. Just charge with the something. I don't know. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up the like button. It's free to like, by the way. It's free to like, but it's poor to not. Way to look at it, right? I mean, in theory, as long as we stay kind of below, I think we keep closing below the 70 level, we should try to move down. Below 70, we'll probably push up here to the, I mean, above 70, we'll probably push up there towards the 80s there next, I guess. Little mini bull flag on this push back up as of right now, but I still think we can sell down here, but the ES just bounced off of kind of making a new low. So keeping the NASDAQ alive for now at this level here. And there's that pushback above the 70s. And she'll probably try to push up there, hit that pivot point area, VWAP there, 87. So we got news at 10 o'clock here as well. VWAP coming up there. VWAP at the 87s. And pivot point there at the 86s. News coming out here in 6 minutes. 6 minutes till the news. I'm just waiting patiently here for the news. Trying to not force anything or do anything crazy. Just nice and easy. Let this consolidate. It's probably going to consolidate, chop around until this news comes out here. So currently getting held down there below the VWAP for now. Maybe we push up here a little bit more first before getting denied. Look at the 5-minute chart. We probably have a fair value gap right here at the 90s or so with that VWAP. A lot of stuff going on here at the 88 to 90 level. There's that pop up there into the VWAP. That pivot point right there as well at the 8650s. Buyers becoming pretty aggressive right here to push this back from the 70s up there through the 90s. Wow. Look at this reversal right now. Oh my baby Jesus. It's happening. Got news coming out in 3 minutes. See, now they could trap some bulls that are trying to buy this and take it back down possibly. They trap there at the VWAP now. See what happens when this news comes out. 2 minutes till the news. All right, just waiting for this news here. A little less than a minute now for the news, 10 a.m. news. This would be kind of a really good spot to get denied at for the bears here in terms of this moving back down. Got a lot of stuff going on at this level here to hold it down. So if this news is bad, it should just straight to the downside. If it's good, well, nothing we can do about that. So we'll find out here in 20 seconds. 20 seconds! Oh, buddy. The news is looking like it was good news. Market straight up here. Oh, wow. Straight up there. You gotta love that. The pump is real. Market continuing to push straight up there above the 18,000s after the news came out. Pulled back here a little bit. Now things get interesting. I'm gonna try this for a long, see if it continues up here. That 10 level was support resistance yesterday. Now again, kind of people are stepping in here for now. Playing with a tight stop basically below 18,000 here. It's either going to keep popping straight up there or obviously get stuck. So two ways to look at it here. As I said, it got stuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe pulls back. 18,000s one more time before going. I don't know, the dollar's selling straight down. The Nasdaq's straight up here. Let's see if we can get this breakout through the 20s there next. I'm going to move this stop just a little bit more. Just to give myself a little bit of wiggle room there. Need some aggression from the buyers here. We need some aggression. Where is the aggression? No aggression there. Pulling back. Stops me out. We'll take it. Small little loss there. Bit of a FOMO into that, I guess. So, YOLO. Probably just a little too tight on that stop there. $8,000's holding up here for now. Got liquidity stacked up there at the 10s. Market's battling 18,000s. If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, help me out. Blow up the like button. It's free to like. And the chop continues straight back down here now. Holding up there at the VWAP, the pivot point there, 87s. Is that going to be enough support? The ES just dumped back down. The dollar going straight back up right now. The dollar just went straight to the moon, actually. In terms of that last candle, just went right back up. Tricky spot here, a lot of chop. Look at the ES right now, looking very weak over there, actually. The ES testing the lows again over there. NASDAQ back above VWAP again. Oh my God. It's just real life. You gotta love it. You gotta love it sometimes. Trying to think, trying to just be patient here and see if we can get some type of move now. All right. Let's see. Can we push straight back up here again? If this don't work out, I'm done. We're good. Nvidia is trying to push up. The dollar's just pulled back again. The dollar's chopping really hard as well. Everything's just chopping here. And stuck there again. Watch this 990 for a stop. If it gets stopped out, I'm just gonna walk away, be over it, or at least give it a moment. There's no continuation here today. It's hard to buy a breakout when there's no continuation, you know? And just extreme chop, so. Just gonna put an order here, see if I get filled at the 03s. Now it pulls right back. Just take it off there for now. It'll probably pop straight up after I take fill. Wow. Stuck right there again. Wow. Now it's gonna pop. Move my target up some more. Oh, come on, don't do it to me. That was the 03 push right there. Come on. Now she's gotta pop. Wow. Right to the 0750s. 0750s. No fill. Wow. Wow. Getting this push. If we get through the 10s there next. That 15 area, liquidity sitting there on the book map. I like the 13s to take profit. Just to lock it in there. See if we can get there. Oh, baby Jesus. If I get out right now, you know what's going to happen. It's going to go straight to the fucking moon. Why does this always happen to me? She's trying to push. Just continuing to get stuck below that 10 level for now. If we go right through the 10s, we should even start to rip even more. So, ugh. I mean, look at how annoyingly tight this is right now. Trying to figure out, should I just take profit here? Should I hold it for the push? It's just consolidating here now. And did it. Oh God, back to the 18. Got the VWAP down there at the 89, so we definitely don't want to get below 89s there. Fuck, it's like every time I think about cutting it off, it starts to pop back up, and I'm like, well, fuck, I hold it now. There it is, back above 18,000s again. Still just holding up right there at my entry. But that don't mean it can't just dump right through it. So watching it right here. Got my finger on the trigger, literally taking this thing off maybe. But right now, continuing to hold back above 18,000s. I want to see some aggression here. See some buyers step in. Watching the book map right now. We need some buyers stepping in. Keep holding this. If not, I'm going to jump out. I want to see some movement here. A little bit better movement there. There we go. All right, all right. All right, all right. Up there to the 10s again. I think we can go through here pretty easily through the 10s. Trying to get filled up there at the 17s. I'm going to move this up actually a little bit. I think we can go towards that 20 level there next. Move it 1925 to get filled. Oh, how did I not get filled there? Did not get filled at 19 somehow. Pushing it above 20 now. Move my target up a little bit more. Give me some more profit here. Through the 20s there next. Looking for. Need some acceleration. Acceleration. Beautiful. Up there to the 22s almost. 18, 19s. Wow. Get me filled. Get me filled. 22s. 22s. Getting filled. Hiya! 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 Everybody told me that it wasn't going to go up in the chat. Everybody in the chat was like, it's not going to go up. You're going to get fucked. Yeah, okay, cool. Whatever you say, bro. Look at that. All the way up there to the 30s now. Still just squeezing straight up here, baby. Nvidia's going straight to the moon. Everybody's going straight to the moon here. Not a bad move there. The long from the 96s up there to the 30s now. Let's go. I mean, let's go. Let's just talk about it. Everyone's like in the chat, like he's just gambling. I want to talk about this really quickly, and you can afterwards. You can shut the fuck up and you can just get the fuck out. But look what we did here, right? Look what we fucking did. We pushed up here 18,000s. We got stuck, and then guess what? We pulled back here into the fucking VWAP. We pulled back into the pivot point. We pulled back into this area that we were at earlier. We flipped it again. We got above this 5-minute fair value gap. That remember, there was that 5-minute fair value gap that was right there. We got above all that. So all that happened, right? So everybody in the fucking chat that's going to say, oh, he's just gambling. You can get the fuck out. I literally don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I took the trade. I had the plan. Like I said, I didn't want this below 90, below the VWAP here. You know? There it is. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They're never going to be happy. Never. Never, 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 never. Never happy, ever. It could have gone either way. I mean, it could have, but that's not like, just because a trade could have gone either way does not make you a fucking gambler. It's called trading. We take setups. We take overall opportunities in the market. Right? Like, come on. All right, market up there to the 18,030s. Perfect trade. Perfect trade. Took a profit. Matt Beckwith, buying because it touched the VWAP is a great way to blow accounts. I want to ask you a question, Mike or Matt. I want to ask you a quick question. I just want to ask you a little quick question here. Just, you know, just man to man. Are you a fucking moron? Are you? Are you literally a fucking moron? Do people look at you and say like, damn, that guy clearly is a fucking moron. Like, do you have moron written on your fucking face? Because you legitimately are a fucking moron. At what point did I say that I bought because we bounced off the fucking VWAP? At what fucking point? At what fucking point? God. Did I say that? If I said that the only reason that I bought that dip right there was because the VWAP bounce, if anybody can quote me that, I will delete my fucking YouTube. I will sell my fucking boat. I will move to the fucking I don't even know the desert and live out there and just fucking read Michael Huddleston's ICT book for the rest of my life. God. I don't care. It's all good. I honestly, like, I think about it a lot of times, you know, I wake up in the morning, you know, I walk outside, I look at my fucking boat, I look at my trucks, I look at my life, I'm like, wait, I'm the loser? I'm losing? I'm the idiot? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. So the chop continues. We did not break above the highs there. We pulled right back down there now. So, yeah, welcome to Chop City. Chop City. So, I'm happy I took profit where I did. We didn't need to be greedy there, did we? Did not need to be greedy. Don't get obnoxious. That when someone tells me don't get obnoxious, I kind of think like I want to get more obnoxious. Like, what else can I do to be more obnoxious? Like, you're just poking the bear at that point. When people are like, Patrick, relax, I get less relaxed. I'm unrelaxed by you telling me to relax. If you tell me to relax, I just get more unrelaxed, okay? Don't poke the bear. And the chop continues here on the NASDAQ as we go into the 10:30 hour. So if you guys haven't hit that like button, you know what to do. Blow it up. It's free to like. I definitely would not want to be long right here, right now. I think the long played out already. Now we're going to move back down to the VWAP again. Down there to the VWAP. Well, this chop is continuing to be chop city here. Maybe now we bounce off the VWAP here again. All in. I'm all in long because we bounced off the VWAP. If you would have bought at the VWAP, you would currently be up like 20 points right now. Where's the guy that said the VWAP is not a good idea? You honestly you gotta laugh about it. It's kind of funny, right? Like, that's kind of funny to me. Like, if we go straight back up now, I'm gonna just die laughing. I'm honestly gonna die laughing. The guy literally said, "You're so stupid for buying at the VWAP." I don't know. It looked like it worked. Don't do it. Don't buy the VWAP. Stay away from the VWAP. It's bad, bad, bad. Because ICT said he don't like the VWAP. So that means Matt can't like the VWAP either. I'm going to tell ICT that you use the VWAP. He's going to be so ashamed. Oh, he's still here, Matt Beckwith. Now, I think buying the bounce off the VWAP is valid when you're in a overall kind of bullish setup for a move back up, right? Like right now, buying off the VWAP there, knowing that like, hey, what do we do? We just bounced off the lows. Now we're pushing up here. So does it always work? No. But at the end of the day, it's a great risk to reward, especially this setup with the pivot point right there, the 86s, the VWAP there, the 92s. Not telling you to go out and buy fucking every time that touches the VWAP, but let's have a little bit of like creativity in our minds here. Use a little bit of creativity. Be a little original around here. All right, the market's still pushing up here off of the VWAP right now. Matt's got his fucking mind blown. Hey, Matt, it's okay. You don't ever have to return. It's okay. I will not go broke by you not returning. Don't worry. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. Matt. Oh, Matty Matt. He's still here. He said he was unsubscribing, but he's still here. Weird how that works. Even when they unsubscribe, they keep coming back. Keeps coming back for us. The most watched YouTuber on YouTube. The most hated day trader on YouTube. The most watched YouTuber on YouTube. Matty Matt. So what you're saying, Matt, is we should not ever buy off the VWAP. Terrible idea. Never works, right? Okay, perfect. Noted. Duly noted. Market continuing to consolidate here. Not really going anywhere. Nvidia, ES, everything just stuck here right now. The dollar is going straight up. So I think with the dollar going straight up, expect more chop here. I'm not really doing anything. So the ES right now just riding the VWAP going sideways. The NASDAQ obviously bounced off there. Off the VWAP. The ES kind of just going sideways. Then Nvidia also above the VWAP, just kind of sitting above the VWAP right now. So there it is. Another day, another dollar. Make you holla. Back down there to the VWAP again. And just continuing to chop here for now. So nothing wrong with walking away. I think it's always a good idea. You know, take profit, walk away, trade the morning. When it starts to get choppy, go to lunch. Go to lunch. And like I said earlier, this is the last day for the Apex. Apex 80% off deal. 80% off deal with Apex, and it's also the last day to get funded in one day. So if you're trying to get funded, today is the day to do it. After that, it goes back to the normal 7 days. So look at that rip back up there towards the 20s. Getting tighter and tighter. Will we push up there? Pivot point at the 51s to the upside there. Not too far to go. The high from earlier, 40s. So currently just consolidating. The ES, the NASDAQ, both just going sideways here for now. So that's the news. That's the deal. Stay away from the VWAP. Matt said so. Just kidding. I like Matt. I like that he at least unsubscribed because, you know, if you're going to be a hater, you should unsubscribe. So that way you never see me ever again. But don't worry, YouTube will still show my videos to you because YouTube knows that you're going to click on it because they know that you're going to comment and they know you're going to watch the video. Then they know that you're going to sit there and fucking waste your whole life looking at all my videos on YouTube with all your jealousy and all your anger and all your pain. Matt Beckwith just funded an account on that bounce. Wow. Matt, I think he did reverse psychology on us. That's what he did. Matt definitely did some reverse psychology, I think. He was like, nah, don't ever buy the dip off the VWAP. And then he bought the dip off the VWAP and then he locked in profit. That's what it was. That fucker, he just wanted to come over here just to mess up the chat. See? He was actually long the whole time. I knew it. I should have known it. Matt, you sneaky little bastard. You're a sneaky one, Matt. You're a real sneaky guy. Uh-oh. Market back down to the view up again. I know the dollar really too strong right now. The dollar pushing straight back up here, so I don't love this dip here. I just think the dollar's got too much strength right now. With the dollar going straight up, I just don't see how the Nasdaq's going to go straight up. It's usually the inverse. But we'll find out. Nasdaq again holding up at the VWAP here. Uh-oh. It would be funny if it bounced again off the VWAP here. I would laugh a little bit. I mean, I would say definitely the more that we touch the VWAP, it's not good. You don't want to keep touching it over and over and over because it definitely gets weaker the more that you touch it. So that is a good point here to be made. Not looking too hot right now. See if we move back to the bottom of that range now. Still staying above the VWAP for now. The ES looking a lot weaker. The Nasdaq kind of holding on here above that pivot point, above the VWAP for now. If they lose this support here, 85s, this thing would definitely be in trouble. So you don't want it really below 85, 86s because I think 940s comes pretty quick. Oh. All right, let's see if we just landslide through the 80s here now. Landslide. That 79 level just needs to get washed right through there. Nvidia staying alive, keeping NASDAQ alive here, I think. The dollars got denied as well, so. Bouncing again off that 80 level. This chop is insane. Look at that. Right back up there from the 80s to the 800s again. Back up there above 18,000, straight up here again. Wowzers. Oh, where did Matt go? Matt, come back! It's happening again. The VWAP undefeated today. The VWAP is undefeated today. NASDAQ ripping back up off the VWAP now. Oh. Dollar going straight down. NASDAQ straight back up here. Oh, MG. Some news must be happening. Something's going on. Someone's talking. Something's going on. This is just not normal. Oh. Where did he go? Where did Matt go? Come back. All right, we got a bunch of liquidity just kind of stacking up there at the 30s still, that 30 area. Still heavy here, that downward trend that we're in. We're still stuck below that. So above 30s, I'd be looking for a straight up move to the high 40, 50s. So if we take out the 30s there, And then all that liquidity up there at the 50s. So 1850 to the upside, sitting there, all that liquidity. ES also kind of pushing up here. Getting back above the VWAP on the ES now. Nasdaq's gonna try to climb here, I think. She's gonna try to climb. Recent high up there at the 31s. Can we take out the 31s here? The book is thick at 30. All that liquidity just sitting here at the 30s. You got 40s and then 50s. So through the 30s, I don't think 40s is going to be a problem. It'll be the 50 push up there. So 30s got to get through there. Just hitting that trend line again. Trend line there. So very tight price action. That trend line still holding us down. Downward trend line that we got to get through there. And once again, the chop continues. Need some movement. Nvidia going up now. Nvidia trying to push 788 level, 789s on Nvidia. Nvidia still red on the day right now, trying to push back up here. Little gap to the upside still to fill. With the Nasdaq continuing to just chop in this range. The range is real today. And the Nasdaq continuing to chop. Was hoping for just a straight up move through the 30s there, but just no continuation. So we will move on back down to the VWAP again. get it a little bit longer. If nothing happens, I think it's time to walk away. So worried about this. We'll probably get some better price action into the week, I think. Right? Better price action Thursday, Friday. Got some bigger numbers coming out. Some little bit of numbers tomorrow, but I think most of the focus is going to be on that Thursday, Friday numbers. Yeah, it might be some action in the afternoon. Right now, just not really much to do here. It's hard to trade when there's just not any type of direction. You know, you can look at a chart and be like, oh, I could have bought here, sold here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, you know, in hindsight. But obviously, it's just not that easy in real time here. You can see kind of just that downward trend that we keep getting stuck on as we push up here. Would have to get through the 30 strong to push through there, and then 50s to the upside. So right now, I'll leave the book map and open. I got custom settings for book map. I'll leave open for you guys so you guys can continue to sit around and talk and chat. Sports Hub said he would short here. Let's see if that's the right idea. We'll find out if being short at this level is the right idea or being long. Ugh. Oh, buddy. Whoa, buddy. All right, I'm over it. I'm going to put the book map open for you guys. I'll leave it up here for a couple hours. You guys can continue to chat and find out who's right, who's wrong in the chat. Let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments down below. And also, don't be afraid. Right now, 80% off for Apex. It's happening. You get 1 day pass, 80% off. I don't know. It's a pretty damn good deal. Check them out. Apex right now. Link down below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning live on YouTube. Every morning this week we're live, we're doing it. Tune in, help me. I hit the like button already. What do we got? We got 500 likes. We gotta get at least 600 likes here on the stream. We've been slacking on the likes, my friends. Slacking on the likes. All right. Peace to the Middle East.